we're going to jump right into Unit 1, Lesson 3, learning what to look for. Now, we talked about the stages of how to be prepared, and we talked about how to actually be aware, no be drinking and riding and all that stuff. Now we're actually going to look for things. We're going to be learning how to and what to look for, okay? So rookies will be able to identify ways to be prepared in potentially hazardous situations. Hey, being on a motorcycle is actually kind of hazardous, so making sure that we're not doing anything dumb here. So rookies will be able to identify ways to be aware. Rookies will be able to describe actions to formulate an escape route. Escape route is where you're going to go, just in case something happens. So red stage maneuver, boom, get out of here. Now, the knowledge you're going to be learning, though, is you'll be able to learn how to be watchful on your bike, using 360 situation awareness, your mirrors, your head checks, everything, and avoiding target fixation. You'll also be prepared on the bike by learning how to escape, where to escape, what's your following distance, looking out for traffic, what kind of patterns are you, out of sight, are you, do you have an out, what is it, okay? So here we go. So it's important to remember that while motorcycling is a hobby, that doesn't mean you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. We talked about that. That's white stage. Boom, we already know that one. What kills even more motorcyclists than alcohol is not knowing early warning signs to potentially hazardous situations. Now, if we're in yellow stage, we're paying attention, but what are we paying attention to? Okay. All right. So being watchful, here's the thing. So when we're out and actually paying attention, we actually see things way ahead of time. So if you're not paying attention, it's going to come up on you in about a second. If you're paying attention, it's going to maybe come up on you in about 4 seconds. But those 3 to 4 seconds that you actually gained is a lot. You're going to be able to do quite a bit. Remember, if you can't see it, you're not going to be able to dodge it. Okay? The sooner you see something, the sooner you react, the more space cushion, the more time you have to react, the more escape routes, all those different things that will pop up for you. Okay? So 360 situational awareness, that means in front of you, side to side, behind you, everywhere. Okay? It's not a sphere, so you don't really have to look up. Not a lot of dangers up ahead, but we are looking down, so maybe it's a little bit more than 360. Anyways, your eyes should be constantly on the move. Scan around. You're looking. I get it. It's a lot. You just want to focus what's in front of you, but you have to check your mirror, check your side to side, check in front of you, and that's going to keep you awake. Okay? If you're staying and focusing on forward, you might be going to sleep because the wind noise. So look. I'm getting drowsy. Look, getting drowsy. Head check. You know what I mean. So start going that route. Use your mirrors. Very important. I like to have the rabbit ears on mine. I don't want to have any under mirrors on my handlebars. I used to do that. I preferred just having it up there so I can see around my shoulder. But this is a car mirror, so same concept. You can be a car driver and be smart. You can be a motorcycle rider and be smart. Here's the thing. The mirrors are going to help you. Okay? Part of the 360 situation awareness is not constantly doing this with the head checks. You don't want to take your eyes off the road. So a mirror is just a quick glance. And you're trying to find and see if there's anything in there. If there's nothing there, that's fine. The uncommon thing in this common situation is that there's something right up on you. All right, so if you're concerned about the driver next to you, or if you feel there may be someone in the lane slightly behind you that you can't see in your mirrors, quickly look over your shoulder to check. Okay, so if I'm going to make a left-handed turn or switch lanes to my left, I'm driving a car because I don't have my endorsement yet. We're trying to be smart riders here in class. If I'm driving my car, I look in my mirror, nobody's there. Well, let me just do a quick check. Oh, crap, there's somebody in my blind spot. Thankfully, I didn't start going. And that's what's going to happen. Your mirrors aren't going to always save you. Just because you look at this mirror and it looks clear and you go, there could be somebody there. Always do a double check. Boom. Hey, somebody's there. Boom. Nobody's there. Cool. Go ahead and move over. Always utilize it. Mirrors, head checks. Mirrors, head checks. Mirrors, head checks. Okay? All right, so your blind spots can change every time you shift your mirror. So, right here, let's say you put your helmet on it, you took it off because you just got out of the Circle K or whatever. Now the mirror's a little crooked. So every time it gets messed up, every time you accidentally hit it because you're trying to walk...
It's okay, everybody. It's okay.
Make sure it's actually where you need to go. So right when you get on the bike, adjust them, and then go ahead and take off, okay? So make sure they are actually in the position you need. And then also, here's the thing. They're much smaller than a car. So that little mirror is not going to help you out too much. That's why you still have to do that head check. Do that head check. So constantly scan the road in front of you and check your mirrors every few seconds. I like to do that just because it keeps me awake. Keeping my eyes moving keeps me awake. I get a little drowsy, sitting in the back seat of a car, a long trip, boom, I'm out in 5 minutes. Okay, so this right here, it allows me to stay awake. So hazards on the any hazards down the road should be taken into consideration well before you have to act to avoid them. So you see like a big pothole, you see a big tree branch about 10 seconds ahead, you don't just keep going towards it. And then right at the last second, you're like, and then you try to go, because who knows, there could be somebody in those blind spots and now you're stuck. So if you see it way ahead of time, go ahead and look, nobody's there. Go ahead and switch over and be ready. Get yourself out of that position already. We're gonna talk about planning real soon, okay? So early detection is the best defense for every situation a rider may encounter. The sooner a hazard is spotted, the more time you have to react. I already said that, okay? Oh my gosh, I think they just wanted the picture of me right there. Doesn't that look good? I think it looks pretty good. Target fixation, here we go. This is a great example because of rubbernecking. So like you're driving down and you see an accident, you do this. That's, your neck is made out of rubber when you can do that. But anyways, you're fixated on that target and you're still driving, boom, you hit something. It's a good example. A lot of firefighters and police officers have died that way. So take care not to focus too long on any one detail around you, especially in the event of an accident. Okay, so it's the same thing here. But you can also target fixate on, say, let's say you're going through the corner and you see like a telephone pole, and you're going through the corner, but then you start going a little wide and now you stare at that telephone pole and then you start going towards that telephone pole. Very careful. Focus on what's important. Focus on what's in front of you. Focus on the path of travel you're going. So with this situation, we're riding, we're looking, boom, we hit something in front of us. We're going through a corner, we're looking, boom, we hit that pole. We start going to that. You need to go towards the corner. You need to go towards where you're supposed to be going, okay? Same thing, I already talked about this. You fix on the target, you'll move towards it. So if you want to pause this, go ahead, take a look at this. I just explained it all. You're more focused on the hazard or accident, you're gonna go towards it. You're following your line of sight, okay? Be prepared to escape. Now, this is very, very important. Always have an escape path. Okay, we're gonna talk about that with positioning for safety and the plan method. Line of sight, escape paths, and space cushions are what you're looking for. How closely should you follow a car in front of you to best ensure you can avoid an accident should one occur? What's the answer? Far enough that you can quickly react to avoid an emergency. So if we're going 80 miles an hour and we want to be 5 seconds behind somebody, I don't think that's good. But if we're 5 seconds behind somebody in town and we're only going 25, 35, yeah, that's plenty of time. So it's always going to be adjusted based off of speed, based off of conditions, based off of everything. Basically, here's the thing, what your gut tells you. If your gut says something like, I don't know, listen to it. Now, if you have that gut that says, go ahead and do everything, you got to start using that then. Okay. So following distance, here we go. So maintain a minimum cushion of about 4 seconds between you and traffic in front of you while moving. Okay, and here's the thing. A minimum 4 seconds no matter where you're at. If you're going 25, 15, when you're going 85, a minimum 4 seconds. 85, 4 seconds is not going to do a lot, but it's better than being at 1 second. So pay attention, focus. So that space cushion and following distance, that's the biggest thing. So you're following somebody. So if somebody's right in front of you, you're going to need to be able to brake in time, or you're going to need to be able to swerve around them in time. And do you have enough time if you do it right here and you only have half a second to react, or back here with 4+ seconds? I can brake, I can swerve, maybe brake, maybe swerve, maybe brake. I don't know. What do I do? Or it's like, I can brake, maybe swerve, maybe... I already hit. That's the biggest problem. All right, so following distance right here. Once again, the easiest way to estimate your following distance is to choose a landmark and begin counting once the vehicle in front of you has passed it. So I like to use the mile markers or a telephone pole. I see that they pass it. 1 motorcycle, 2 motorcycle, 3 motorcycle, 4 motorcycle. Oh, I'm 4 seconds behind that car in front of me once I pass the same exact thing. So they pass the light pole, 4 seconds. Because I passed the light pole at that 4 seconds, boom, 4 second following distance. As long as I'm maintaining my speed with theirs. So watching traffic. Oh, here we go. While you're following at least 4 seconds behind the car in front of you, look through their vehicle and examine what's 3 seconds in front of them. So I like to do that. We're in a good spot where we're on a motorcycle and we have like this perfect line of sight through their back window, through their front window. And you can see like the headlights, or not headlights, you can see the brake lights in front of that person. And so when they apply the brakes, you know you're going to need to soon anyways, because they're going to apply the brakes. Another thing is you can actually get into a position where you can see around them with a good line of sight and good positioning. Like I said, we'll talk about planning, and you can actually see way ahead. And the reason for that is now you have a 7-second reaction time, but a 4-second following distance. That makes sense. Okay. We'll talk more about that if it doesn't. We have a quiz. You can always ask me later. So out of sight. So even if everything in your field of view seems safe, make sure you're prepared for potential hazards that can occur. Is this a construction zone? Is your lane ending? Is your exit coming up? How could any of this impact your ride? Give yourself as much time as possible. So out of sight, line of sight, all these different things where something's going to block your vision. So all this foggy area is going to block your vision. So maybe you only have 3 seconds of vision because you can't see past the fog. It could be a blind corner. It could be the weather like this. It could be a bunch of buses and a bunch of semis in your way and you can't see around that. So your hazard is going to be out of sight. Okay. So have an out. Here we go. Once again, you guys can just go ahead and pause it so you can read this if you want. Okay. Have an out. Your eyes should always be on the move, searching out even hints of danger so that you can identify a potential hazard in time to avoid it. So one of the things that I like to do is look for patterns. We're going to be talking about that. So the side of the vehicle means that person is going that way. If I'm going this way, I don't want the vehicle to T-bone me, and I don't want to T-bone the vehicle. So having these little itty-bitty patterns, having these clues are very important. That's how serious I am when it comes to vision. I'm just in a parking lot, but I am focused. You need to be focused too. Zone in, okay? So have an out. For example, if there's an accident in front of you, do you have time to stop or change lanes to avoid it? Or are you going to have to pull off the side of the road so traffic behind you doesn't run you over? So let's say we slam the brakes right here. The vehicle behind us isn't paying attention, boom, hits us. That's that last part. Maybe we have to swerve and get off the road so that vehicle hits that vehicle, not us. We don't have a crumple zone. We don't have airbags. They do, okay? Trying to protect us. What about, we're not paying attention. We start going, and then all of a sudden we slam the brakes. Why didn't we start slowing down here? Right? What about changing lanes? Can we change lanes? No, we'll get hit by this vehicle. So we really only have this total stopping distance. We only have this time to brake and stop. Or we can swerve where my hand disappeared and go that way. All right? So we have to make these decisions, but do you want to make it at the last second? Or do you want to make it back here? That's the biggest thing. So note that even bicycle lanes or narrow shoulders of the road can be used during an emergency. So you see that shoulder right over there? We could easily swerve over there. Cars can't, but we can't. It's a little too loud. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the MTC Rider Academy. We're about to start today's classroom session. We're going to be talking about Maxwrist and basically a bunch of bikers videos, motorcycle crash compilation videos. But hey, in the shop here at the MTC Rider Academy, we still have a 15% off store-wide sale. So if you want to get yourself a rescue pack or even one of these rescue pouches, nice and small, it has the rescue everything on it. It's pretty inexpensive bleeding control kit. We're going to jump into the class and we're going to be talking about this. I see a lot of Max fam in here. I'm sorry about your influencer, your biker buddy. Well, I don't know how he's affording all these bikes, and I don't know how he's able to even afford the helicopter rides he keeps taking. So we're going to be talking about that, some of the mechanism of injury and the things that he's doing. I was about to say right, but I don't see anything there. Let's get to class. That's me on the screen. That is from the MTC Rider Academy. It's only $4.99. $4.99. You might want to go ahead and grab that. But when I was talking about the rescue pouch, this is the rescue pouch right here. You get all that stuff right there. 15% off of that price too. You can make some interest-free payments if you want. Go ahead and grab it today. Let's get out of that. How's everybody doing today? Sound a little bit sick? I'm a little congested in the nostrils. I guess that's how you could say that. Bikers, we got your video up today. Ooh, look at that. Video may be inappropriate for some users. Interesting. Interesting. How's everybody doing today? We got some pizza. It's a little bit early for everybody.
little nasal congestion. Haters gonna hate. Hey, how you doing, Maverick? I don't hate the fact that I don't have a, what, $500,000 hospital bill that I'm still paying off from 3 years ago and still getting more and more and more. No, I'm not hating. Loving life, rocking the day. Anthony, how you doing? Tobias, first time watching live. Welcome to the class. Go ahead and take a seat right over there. Just go ahead and take that one right there. It's the one that says DD from Crew on it. Yeah, I know all of them say it, but it's okay. I'm feeling good, Josh. Feeling good. Feeling good. Corvo, how you doing? Yeah, what happened to your mustache? Oh, it might have went away. But here's the thing. If you join back up, clicking that join button, you're going to get right back. Saves your spot. Lithuania. Hey, where's everybody from? We got somebody from Lithuania. I'm convinced that Maxwrist fans donate money so we can destroy beautiful bikes. Bob, there's a better way to do that, you know? Yeah, we're going to see the Maxwrist crash. Let's go ahead and go over here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and go over there. Let's go take a look. Let's see. That's not him right there. Obviously. Here we go. So he's going to go ahead and pass Bad Kitty. On the right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Remember when I tell you guys about the guardrails and how dangerous they could be? This is an old crash? Well, you know what?
Oh,
I haven't seen it. It's new to me.
oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yep.
No!
Remember,
No!
remain calm.
Are you there? Where's Steve? Where's Steve?
So, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about this video right here. Yeah, you got really screwed up on that one. So remember, guys, we have bikers right here. If you want to support them, go subscribe or become a patron. It's up to you. Let's get back into the class. Ooh-wee. I don't care if it's old. See you later, William. Doesn't matter, Jesse. Stephanie, that's fine. I don't care if it's old. I don't watch his channel. I just find out the news that there's a crash. Yeah, going under the rail, going over the rail, under the rail. There we go. It's pretty bad. Ukraine, you're from Ukraine? What? Stockholm City, India, Arizona, Brazil, Trinidad and Tobago, Colorado, Pennsylvania, Slovenia, Montreal, India, Canada, UK, Washington, Tennessee, Greece, Albuquerque. Ooh-wee. Lots of people. Chicago, Brian, how you doing, man? We're going to get that affiliate thing going pretty quick. We're almost done. Portugal, Norway. Ooh, you guys are going crazy. Justin from Yakima, Washington. Hopefully I said that right. Latvia. San Bernardino, Maine, Mount Olive, Cody from AZ. Oof. It's getting kind of crazy weather today, this week. Toulouse, France, South Africa, Taiwan, Boulder, Colorado, Solca, Victoria, Hawaii, Denver, Germany, Santa Barbara. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's a lot of people here. South, not North Jersey. I don't know what the difference is. Oregon, Austria, Australia, Indonesia, Birmingham, UK. Oof, it's a lot. Guys, make sure you sign in to today's class. We have 430 people in class today. Go click that sign in button. It's that like button. You don't get credit for today's class if you don't sign in. We have 125 people signed in. Let's see if we can hit over 200 in like 5 seconds. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, Let's see what happens here. 157 likes, 170 likes. Close enough. That's pretty good. It's 174. Watching your ex and going for a ride. Yuma, Arizona, D-Fig. What? Is it 132 degrees right now? Tracy, how you doing? Good morning. Clayton Logan, I'm basically a brand new rider. I got my motorcycle license with a scooter a few years ago. Congrats. Welcome to the road on 2 wheels. 210 likes. Oh my gosh. Bangladesh. All right, guys, we're going to get going. We got a ton of likes. If we can hit 300 before this first video goes away, that'd be insane. Let's go for 400. Let's go all out. Let's go all out. So we got a biker's video right now. Just picked up your license today, Lotney. You're going to have a lot of fun. Your dog says hi, Ryan, dude. That is incredible. I didn't know dogs could speak like that. All right, let's make sure we get our pen out. Let's get the pen out. Sumo riding today? Yeah, they just made it legal for... All right, later gone. I don't give a shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've already seen this. Durr. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Everybody, we are going to be watching this biker's video right now. Let's see what happens. All right, we're getting boxed in. Whoa, line of sight. Make sure we are planning our ride. We did not position ourselves for safety in that aspect, and we got screwed up. So make sure you guys are paying attention to that. We do talk about that in the basic training e-course, only $4.99. But here we go. D-Boy, let's go ahead and take a look. Good plan right there. So just in case something happens, we can go into that gap. But looks like our buddy up front did not want to do that. And that's fine. We hit some nice braking. Not a big deal. Damn it, Dave. Here we go. Go ahead and panic broke. Lost some traction on that front tire. Remember, you do some progressive brake pressure.
Let's start with where does it hurt?
Oh, we're going to rescue. Yeah, he's got to get a little bit of relaxation. Make sure he can get a feel for his body.
Your question, I got it on camera.
So make sure you rescue this buddy. You know, he's probably going to have road rash if you take a look at the mechanism and then he doesn't have a lot of gear. Definitely going to have to get some gear. We do have a list of gear in the description from Revzilla. Go ahead and check it out. We're going to get to the Maxwrist crash real soon, guys. Don't worry. So he's...
Take your vest off, too.
Yeah, he's moving and everything. That's good. Millie 707, here we go. And going through here. Oh, merging issue. Good job with the planning. We did a good progressive brake pressure, and we were paying attention. Remember, orange stage for those situations. This is definitely an orange stage 2 right here. You see that blinker? Big open lane for us that's moving. Their line is not. We should have seen that ahead of time. Watch out for getting hit in the back. Got to pay attention. Remember that pattern. One sec. Let's go ahead and pause. Do you guys see that pattern here? Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. So right here, our lane is moving, okay? So our lane's moving, their lane isn't. So we're doing this. These people are stacked. You know, it could be a bigger, long line and everything. When we're moving, these cars want to move over too, just like you would if you were in that lane. You do not want to be stuck behind people. So when you see the indicator right there, he even sees it too. So he's covering the brakes. Now, that right there is exactly what we're talking about when it comes to orange stage. So he's covering the brakes. He sees the hazard. He knows that this person wants to come over, and we need to maintain a better space cushion. So let's find that button. Where is it at? There it is. The space cushion. We need to maintain a good space cushion. This is what we got right here. Once that person comes over, we have probably 2 options. We can either accelerate through to hopefully get in front of the vehicle, which is probably going to be bad. What I'd be doing is good progressive brake pressure on that one. So let's go ahead and put that up on the board so you know what I'm talking about here. And that's another button. Let's move forward. So there it is. Now, don't just scoot in. Allow that person to come in. They're going to do it either way. We have 2 options at this point. Let them in, and you're not going to get hit, or keep going, and hopefully they see you. The one thing you have control over, the other thing you don't. So do the thing that you have control over. So you see how he put his hands off the brakes right there? He took his hands off the brakes. because he didn't think that anything was going to happen. You're still in a bad spot. You're in the blind spot now. Maintain the brakes. Maintain your orange stage right here until you get past the hazard. But now he's going to have to grab really hard, and he slams the brakes. Thankfully, either has ABS or it turned into progressive brake pressure. But look how far back he went because of the deceleration. Let that person in. They're going to do it anyways. Put your hands back on and get going. You don't want to get hit behind you. Here we go. Nacho once again going around a blind corner. Watch out for debris and pedestrians. You can never tell what's going on. There's a doggo right there. There's another doggo right there, and he's out. Did pretty good. Did pretty good. Move on with your day. More turn. Okay, watch out. Brake lights. Ooh, uncommon thing in a common situation. We have a motorcyclist falling down right in front of you. So he's limping. There's a little bit of a limp. There's a little bit of an impact. He's walking wounded. So that means his heart is moving. That means he's getting oxygen into his lungs and blood and oxygen to his brain. So he's doing pretty good. Amy Soko. Okay, big space cushion. Very good. Somebody right there was pretty dumb. That would have been bad if they hit because we would have hit them at that point. So when you see something, you have to be able to maneuver really quickly, and that's going to be a red stage maneuver. So 360 situation awareness, did pretty good. Not a lot of you can do in this situation. You're in Tucson. Nice. All right, I don't know what that says, but he's pointing at that person. Watch out. Okay, merging issue. What are we going to do? We're going to get through that. We got stuck between that vehicle and the bus. Move on with your day. You're not hit yet. You're not hit yet. No automatic, not yet. We're about to start. It's towards the end of the video of this biker's video. Go ahead and move out of the way. You don't want to be in traffic. That's a dangerous spot. A girl on her bike. Hey. Ooh, impact on the ground. Not good. Big mechanism injury. I heard she just gave birth. I think I met her back in 2015 at a motovlogger meetup. Okay, so what kind of mechanism of injury do you think would happen there? Okay, let's go ahead and take a quick look. This is going to be a quiz for everybody in class. Take a quick look. So remember, we're going to fall down to the right. Fall down to the right. Now that you know the definition of it, what kind of damage do you think is happening to this person? Okay? What kind of damage to the body? Kind of damage? The shoulder and collarbone. Okay, very good. Shoulder. Head injury, yes. You know, you hit your head, but we got a helmet, so hopefully it's not going to be a bad one. Here's another view. Mechanism of injury right there. Let's take a quick look at that one more time. Back of the head, clavicle, shattered wrist, hand. Okay, elbow, shoulder. So what side of the body do you think is going to be the most damaged? This is a test. This is a test, everybody. You don't know what it is, that's fine. Go ahead and ask your partner right next to you. Share answers. It's okay. Right side, right knee, right. Yes. Okay. Easily broken collarbone. It doesn't take a lot to break a collarbone. She's not moving, so that's not good.
What hurts?
There's going to be a lot of pain.
Just my head.
Just your head?
I hit it pretty hard.
Okay, that's good.
That's not good. I'd rather have a broken collarbone than a brain bleed. But I see where he's going with that. So she's moving.
I'm in a lot of pain, I'm not gonna lie.
That's it. You're done for the day.
That was a bell.
That was a bell ring. That is called a concussion. Low-grade traumatic brain injury. Definitely would have ended the day after that, and keep an eye on her for the next few days, seeing where the headaches go. Typically, a headache will, start, and then it'll come back. Maybe an hour later, it'll go away. Maybe 2 hours later, go away. Maybe 4 hours later, go away until it just kind of goes away. It's a mild TBI right there.
Lie. That was a bell ringer.
Here we go. War Daddy going through here. Sharp left turn. Watch out, cruiser man. Oh, no. Cannot Flintstone it, everybody. You cannot put your feet down to slow down. Not good. You see that kind of mechanism? Let's take a quick look. Let's go back just a little bit. Was he wearing a helmet? I don't think he was. And if he was, I don't think he's wearing a helmet, everybody. So this right here is a terrible mechanism of injury. We have the back of the head. We have possible skull fractures. We have a possible spinal injury. Here's the thing, everybody. When it comes to rescuing a rider, remember, we have to remain calm, ensure our own safety, stop major bleeds. But what's on the back side of this card that you're going to get with every single rescue pouch, small bleeding control kit. Make sure you guys grab one right now, 15% off in the store. But right here, head injury symptoms. So if this person gets up, do they have any of those symptoms? If this person can't get up, do they have any of those spinal cord injury symptoms? Are they bleeding out? Do they have any shocky symptoms? Either way, the treatment is the same. You need to stop the external bleeding and get them to the hospital and keep them warm. So let's take a quick look again. This is a high side where the back of the head gets smashed into the asphalt. Okay. And there it is. So now what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Not good. Our buddy is going to be in a lot of pain. Let's take a quick look. I'm hoping he has a helmet. Please have a helmet. Please, please, please. I wonder if there's more to that. Let's go ahead and double check. All right. So thank you so much, bikers, for having these videos. How long is this video? 11 minutes. Okay. And you did it with the timestamp. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's impressive. Oh, never mind. That's just in the... Did I click the wrong thing? Yes, I did. Is there any more to it? Nope, that is it. Let's see if I can get 720 is the best you can do. So just boots. You can see the road rash. Yeah, you can see the road rash on his side. That redness is no buenos. I can't tell if he has a helmet on, though. Just based off the gear that he has, I don't think he has a helmet. This is not a good situation. Not a good situation. There's not much you can do for the brain itself, but if he is bleeding out anywhere else, you can actually help him out quite a bit. I don't want to watch that again. Let's go ahead and move on. Here we go, going around a corner, side of the vehicle, and side of the trailer. Good job with that progressive brake pressure. Hey, bikers, I love that you put these in here. Close calls are just as important as motorcycle crashes. We can learn quite a bit more, actually, from close calls. Now, this right here is a high mechanism injury. Why did this even happen? So we're going to go over a little bit of accident scene reconstruction. Just a little bit. It's basically just stuff that you can even tell. All right, so... up and over on the motorcycle, it's a big bike. Multiple bikes, crashed into multiple bikes. Don't know what the actual story is about this, but let's take a quick look. So what I see, obviously this is the direction that was happening. You see that dirt path match up with the tires. So you can tell... Let's go ahead and go back. Let's just go ahead and hit this so we can delete that. I wish there was more of an upward view. There we go. So you can see that this person left the roadway doing this. I don't see any damage to the vehicle, not on the left side, so it's not like it was sideswiped and got knocked off. But why are the motorcyclists and the motorcycles right here? It's unknown. My best guess is that they were sitting here because you could kind of see a few motorcycles. Maybe that's a motorcycle right there. Maybe they got hit and were drugged the whole way. Not very good when it comes to mechanism injury here. These motorcyclists are probably in a lot of pain, if not in the hospital already. This person is completely protected by their car. Not much we can really figure out other than the fact that the direction of travel, these people are going this way. Now, take a look at the construction right here. Okay, so it's probably going to be, you got to merge left into that left lane. This person wasn't paying attention and hit some motorcyclists. The motorcyclists got hit. They were doing all this stuff and then finally landed on top of them. That's pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible. Yeah, probably parked on the side of the road. You see the motorcyclist people are parked over there. When you see something like this, distracted driving. What do you think you could be doing? Look at all the road debris on the way up. Look at all the road debris on the right side, top right. All that road debris. What do you think you could be doing in a situation like this? Broken bones, let's say they're bleeding out. We do, like I said, have rescue packs, but if you want to grab a rescue pouch, it has everything in there that you're going to probably need just for bleeding control. It even has the rescue cards in it, and you get a rescue booklet with it. Definitely want to stop any major bleeds. That's one of the most easily preventable, life-threatening situations anybody can have in a trauma incident. You can bleed out before somebody even shows up. So if you're on scene, able to stop that bleed, let the surgeons handle the rest. Make sure you guys sign into class today. We only have 275 people signed in. Sign in. Grab yourself a slice of pizza after you sign in. So Smith, Longworth, left turners. Remember, orange stage. We need to go through intersections nice and calm, just like this rider did. Saw it ahead of time. Did a great job. Moving on with our day. Now we're orange stage, and now we're in yellow stage. So yellow stage, yellow, 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 yellow. Intersection, orange, yellow. Intersection, intersection. Moving on. All right, are we going fast? We're going 100 something. Let's see. We're going to go a sharp right turn. Couldn't tell what's happening. ABS is kicking in. Thankfully, no cars are coming around the corner to kill us. Got very lucky. Stalled it because it's probably like in fourth gear. Didn't have the clutch in. Stalled. Restarted the engine and is moving on. Very lucky on that. No brake. Okay. We got a wheelie. Can't stop.
Damn, like what the?
Oh. Easily get impaled by a tree branch. We've seen that before. Thankfully, nothing bad happened here.
Yeah, thing.
How you doing, Dan Hardiman? How you doing? Welcome to the crew. Got another cadet right here, baby.
From 3 different angles.
Yeah, we do.
All right, big mob ride, having a ton of fun. Oh, no. Oh, dodged it. Good job with the escape path. Got himself out of there. Nobody's wearing real gear, so you're going to have some abrasions. So let's take a look. There's the back of the head impact. So spinal injuries, head injuries. Ugh. Guys, motorcycling is dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. There's the blind spot. We got merged into. Don't worry about the horn. Decelerate or accelerate out of there. Get yourself into an escape path. Remember to plan your ride. We talk about that in the basic training e-course. It's only $4.99. Drew on to going a little bit fast, 60, 70 miles an hour in the mountains. Watch out. You'd never know. Can't really see anything because we're looking down, and then we impacted. We did talk about this one before. Got very lucky. He's got full gear. Remember, if you have full gear, like leathers and everything, that can get you in trouble. A lot of firefighters stay within a building that's on fire longer than they feel like or longer than they should because they feel comfortable. They have this security with the gear. So they push it until they can't get out because they run out of air. Now, with situations like this, motorcyclists will push it because they think the gear will save them. But when you wrap yourself around a tree and get split in half, it doesn't really matter, okay?
Turning around.
You don't have a magician putting you back together in a box.
You know. Insurance.
You got insurance? Yeah.
Then you're good. No worries, bro.
How do you sign up? You click the link in the description. Here we go. New gent. Don't even know what happened there. Let's go back just a little bit. I couldn't even tell. I think we got Maxwrist coming up real soon. Moving on over here. Okay, somebody merged. It's not a big deal. Switched sides. Found an escape path. Planned his ride. Did a great job. Not a big deal. Good job. All right, real quick. Dave Andros. Keep up the great work. Dan, came across your channel last Christmas, and it has been invaluable in learning and increasing my awareness. Let me breathe. As I recently bought myself a horse after 10 years without one. Congrats for the 10. Thank you for the 10. Is that a euro? Pound? It's a pound. I think it's a pound. Thank you for the $10. 10 pounds. There we go. Here we go. We're going to move on. Merge issue, big open spot. What do you think's happening there? One sec. We're going to go back, Cool Breeze. Here's the thing. With Arizona passing a lane filtering law, which is going to probably go into effect around June, July-ish. I think July 22nd-ish is when it's actually going to go into law, so we can't be doing it now. So it's a good time to actually understand what is happening here. So right now we have a great line of sight. We're planning our ride. This is where I like to position myself, so I think Cool Breeze Rider has been paying attention to this channel. But we got to watch out, because if we're going to be lane filtering, the one things that we don't have, right, Armando? The things that we don't have are space cushions to the left or the right. Now, space cushions are very, very important when it comes to finding escape paths, because if you don't have space cushions left or right, the only escape paths you have are in front of you or behind you. When I say behind you, it's because you're going to do progressive brake pressure. So in a situation like this, when you're lane filtering, the best thing you possibly can do is do progressive brake pressure. So we're going through here. Now, here's that pattern that I always want you guys to pay attention to. It's not just skills that you need to understand. You know, being a smart rider is you're maintaining your fundamental motorcycle riding skills, but the first part of it is you're seeking and recognizing. So here's that seeking part. You have a big open gap here. Now, this person has a gap right in front of them too, but you never know. I never trust what other people will do. I only trust what is out there and is objective. So We're going to get up to here. You start to see that this person is starting to go towards this way. You can tell by the way they're moving. They're getting closer and closer to this line right here. It's a no bueno situation. So when we see this, what can we do? We can be applying progressive brake pressure. The reason why we're able to do it quickly is because we're in orange stage. When we're lane filtering, we're in orange stage. We're prepped and ready. If you don't know what orange stage and all that stuff is, like I said, we do talk about that in Unit 1 in our Academy class. So right here, white, yellow, orange, red, and brown. We're in yellow most of the time. Orange stage, when we see something. Red stage, we got to do something about it. So when we understand that, it's because we're planning our ride. So let's take a quick look. When we're in orange stage, we're covering those brakes. So our perception and reaction is not a big deal. So what he's doing now is rev bombing. It's not going to help you out. You need to be able to apply the brake pressure. And this is the situation we're in. Thankfully, that person heard us, but this is only a close call. We see a lot of people having crashes because of this stuff.
You want to pay attention?
Yeah, they need to. They definitely need to. So make sure you guys pay attention yourselves and join the basic training course that we have. It's only $4.99, and you're going to get a lot of good information. Here we go. So play for fun, going around a corner. Ooh, uneven gravel. And then uneven road, and then we crash. We talk about that in Unit 2 of the basic training course. So there's a lot of stuff that we get going. Brian636 is actually taking that class right now. So if he's still in the chat, I want to say hi. How you doing? But he's got full gear. At least that's what it looks like. And he is prepped and ready. Mostly a smart rider. But we need to seek and recognize those hazards in the first place. Random videos. Here we go. Going through here. What's going on? Ooh, lost a little bit of traction. Got a little bit of panic. Person came around the corner. So I'm guessing he panic broke a little bit, but we're okay. So Cool Breeze Rider, once again, going through the mountains. He probably recognized that Maxwrist crashed right here. Backer got distracted by these people. Uh-oh. Everyone's going to be having fun. So Cool Breeze Rider got a little distracted. So what would have caused him to move right if he's looking right? If he's moving right, let's take a quick look. What is the term? What is the term used in our basic training course, Unit 1, I believe Lesson 3? Giving you guys a nice little idea. So he's looking right. And then all of a sudden, he starts to move right without even trying. How dangerous could that be? How dangerous could that be? Target fixation, Steve, Aiden, target fixation, SM, target fixation, Matthew, Josh, Matt. You guys are absolutely right. You look where you want to go. You look where you want to go. If you turn your head, your shoulders will turn that way. When your shoulders turn that way, your handlebars turn that way. So make sure you're not looking where you don't want to go. Look straight. Look around the corner. Give yourself a good space cushion. Plan your ride a little better. Locate. The only thing you need to be looking around for is potential hazards. You know you're on the road. You're knowing between the lines. Go straight. Go around the corner. Handle it. Very lucky. Nice little pucker factor there. All right. Bled Jan Nikolai. So the Maxwrist video is going to be right after this. Ooh. Uncommon thing, common situation. Great job on the braking. Did a good job. Did a red stage maneuver. Got himself out of there. Did very good. All right, so here we go. Bad Kitty's going to be showing us what is going on here. And we have Maxwrist coming out from the right. We're going to be passing up because we have an ego, and then we're going to pass on the right of this vehicle, and we got knocked out because the vehicle did not anticipate that. We're going to go ahead and hit the guardrail. The guardrail is not going to move, and we're just going to go ahead and wrap ourselves around it. His glove and his boots. Typically, those things fly off. Lots of momentum, lots of inertia going on.
Shit!
He is unconscious.
Fuck! Oh, fuck!
More than likely a traumatic brain injury. Obviously, that's what's causing the unconscious part. His arm does not look good. He's got abrasions to his forehead. So remember, remain calm as best you can. I know this is a very, very high adrenaline moment. So Bad Kitty's doing the best she can. Doing the absolute best she can. And then this is the situation. Lots of resources to be used for Maxwrist. This is probably the 1,000th firefighter that has ever seen him after a crash, and the 14th helicopter ride he's ever taken this year. Do not like seeing people hurt, but you know what? After a while, I believe this is his brand, and we are just going to go ahead and go with it. All right, so we got bonus clips, but we're going to go back just a little bit, okay? So I want to go ahead and have everybody, this is a quiz, this is a test, this is going to be something that's high risk, high mechanism, high everything. So let's go ahead and leave that up on the screen right here. Mechanism of injury. This is how we determine what kind of injuries can be sustained just by witnessing a crash, just by understanding the crash, just by seeing something. I want you guys to understand that the main thing here is that we're trying to figure out what kind of injuries we have here, because we are hopefully rescuing riders. Let's get that off the board. Rescuing riders with our trauma kits, with our rescue pouches, rescue packs. We have everything in the store right here. It comes with a rescue card and a rescue booklet, so you know what you need to get and how to do it. So we have somebody here now passing up on the right. Not a very good idea. I think it's just because we feel like doing it. But remember, as smart riders, we're not doing that ourselves. We recognize that this is a hazardous situation. He has a lot of skill, I'm going to give him that. And he's got a lot of gear. But he's not really teaching and mentoring anybody the right things, at least in my eyes. He could be teaching somebody something else. Now, the original video shows that this Mini Cooper was actually on the left side, probably saw Maxwrist trying to pass. He was assuming he was going to pass the correct way on the left, even though we have a double yellow. But Maxwrist decided to pass on the right side. Unsure why, maybe just couldn't move, didn't find a good escape path, but whatever it is, we're going to be moving through here. So he's going to start losing traction. It looks like he's applying the brakes quite a bit. It looks like he's about to do a low side, more like a high side at the end. And what's going to happen, he's going to hit the guardrail. Now, the guardrail is designed to stop vehicles, bigger vehicles, from crashing off the side of a mountain or off a bridge. Now, as a motorcyclist, we're just going to hit it and then wrap our own bodies, our flesh and blood, our sinew, our musculoskeletal system, our organs are just getting torn apart. Now, when I see something like this, my biggest concern actually is his aorta. Now, when you hit your spine or hit your back and you get one piece of your body moving one way, another piece of your body the other way, your ligaments and tendons and your organs start to separate and then try to come back. So you can have shearing forces doing that. And if that's your aorta, you bleed out in less than a minute. Okay, AAA, aortic aneurysm, is not a good thing. Not a good thing. You'll die. You'll die instantly. There's nothing you could do. Surgery won't help you. Nothing. You could literally be on the surgeon's table and break your aorta, just rip it apart, and they won't be able to do anything for you. So right here, we're going to go ahead and hit her face. Hit her face on these pieces of wood that are holding up the guardrail. Those things are at least like 45 to 100 pounds. They're really heavy. I had somebody, a construction worker, drop one on his foot and crush his foot. That was a lot of fun to help rescue him off the side of a bridge. So you notice real quick, nothing from the guardrails moved. Nothing from the guardrail moved. So that means he is going to be moving around these solid objects. So what happens when you haven't hit an immovable object?
Oh, fuck.
Go ahead and think about it. So right here, there's a lot of adrenaline. Remember to ensure your own safety, but it's kind of hard to remain calm. The main thing that you can do to help you remain calm is to call 911 immediately. Call 911 or point to someone to call 911 if you have somebody else there. If you have the most medical training, take care of the person. Somebody else can call 911. Now, here's the thing. Ensure your own safety. Look for hazards. We're on the roadway. We can get hit by other vehicles. If we get hurt and we get hit, we get damaged, we can't help somebody else out. Wear PPE in this situation. If I knew my friend or I knew who this person was, they didn't have any bloodborne pathogens, no HIV, no hepatitis. Hepatitis is the biggest one I'm worried about. Then I wouldn't wear gloves. But typically I would. Stop major bleeds. We have direct pressure. We have a tourniquet and even packing the wound. Put some 4x4s and some roll gauze inside the wound to stop it. And then we're going to talk about quickly assessing the severity on this. It's a very terrible crash. Now, it looks like his arm is completely shattered or broken. I don't know. Everyone keeps telling me that this is an old video. Well, let me know in the chat what his injuries were, if he's ever explaining any of those injuries. But right there, what I see is a possible humerus fracture. It's going to be wrapped around his elbow, maybe an AC joint, which is your shoulder. It's going to be dislocated, probably ripped every single tendon in there. He's not going to be able to play basketball or do bench press anymore. And they're going to have a lot of pain, a lot of rehab. Now, his left arm looks a little bit deformed, but that could just be the way he's laying. His helmet stayed on, so his retention system is doing fine. He has full leathers. Even though the leathers are there, it doesn't really matter. The impact, obviously, to his arm is going to cause a break. Impact absorption of the knees, hips, elbows, back, shoulders, everything. It doesn't really matter at this speed. So when you have full gear, everybody, it's not going to save you from everything. It's only going to save you from what it's designed for, which is to slide across the ground in MotoGP and hit a runoff. Here, it's not designed to protect you from hitting a guardrail at possibly 80 to 100 miles an hour. So he's unconscious. He's not talking. He has his own, I'm assuming, a cardopactoc bold I don't know. We have our own here, probably a Senna. Anyways, he's not answering anything, so now we got to call 911. Now, how long do you think it took for emergency medical services to get on scene, even with a helicopter? Okay, so all these people did not come in with the helicopter. So right now we have possibly these people in the Army fatigues and this person right here that came in on the helicopter. Everybody in these orange wildland firefighting shirts and jackets are from LA Fire, and more than likely they came in off a brush truck. This is highway patrol at that point. So these are very expensive things to pay for, especially if you're the cause of it. I don't know how insurance is paying for all this for him, or he's just in a massive amount of debt. I don't know. Maybe his fans are paying for it all. I don't know. So that looks like a ride-along person, unless that's somebody that came in to watch. She's not doing a single thing. She's just watching and helping pick up stuff. So this is a very dangerous, high mechanism injury. Anybody. Hey, Omar, how you doing? You can go ahead and get out of the class, buddy. Omar, get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and kick you out. You're not allowed to be here anymore. Bye. Here we go. So that's going to be the high mechanism. That's going to be something that I don't want any of these smart riders, any of the DDFM crew to do. Maxwrist, I hope you do better. I was going to say something specific, but just do better. Just do better. Sorry, Bad Kitty, that you had to witness that. I'm sure his fans, I'm sure Bad Kitty, I'm sure those that witnessed it are going to have some kind of anxiety disorder, possibly PTSD. It's never fun to see somebody crash, especially in first person. The amount of trauma that person's having, the amount of care that you have for somebody like that. I don't care. To me, it doesn't bother me because I've seen it so many times, but if I see it in person as somebody that's never really seen it, that's rough. So I'm hoping Bad Kitty's doing fine. All right, some bonus clips. Let's go ahead and pay attention a little bit here. KTM boy, here we go. What kind of factors do we have here? So real quick, we're going to go ahead with these bonus clips. I want you to write in the chat what you think are some factors that could be involved in these close calls and crashes. Thank you, LP, for the $4.99 donation. Pay for tuition for your class today. Hey, thank you so much. Let's jump into the bonus clips. This is your quiz, everybody. Write it in the comments. What do you think's happening here? What's the problem? What could cause a crash? Main thing to me I see is visibility. Got himself out of there. Rain, possible slick roads. Yeah. Poor traction. What do you think's going to be an issue here? What are some factors? Oh, man. Uh-oh. Imagine if he fell right in front of the motorcyclist. If that person fell right in front of the motorcyclist, what you need to do is blip the throttle, lift your butt up, so when you go over the object, you're not going to be the one crashing. All right, Peter Saranka. All right, roundabouts. What do you think is going to be an issue? What stage? How about this? What stage should you be in roundabouts? What stage? Here we go. Blast on wheels. Okay, what is this considered? Is it a road surface hazard? Is it a... Oh, there you go. I just gave it to you. He just threw it into oncoming traffic. Now they're going to have to deal with it. You could have just thrown it against the barrier. Oh, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bikers, for the amazing video. That's from 6 months ago. His crash. Okay. Is he riding? We got another video right here. Guys, find bikers. There we go. Ooh-wee. It feels like whenever Maxwrist gets on a bike and crashes, and then he gets back on the bike, it takes like 3 minutes for another one. Everybody, let's go to the lounge. I got to pick up my new Cardo Pack Talk Edge Duo. Let's go to the lounge real quick and grab it. All right, everybody, we have the brand new. Can we turn down the music? Turn it. Thank you. We got the brand new Cardo Pack Talk Edge Duo. This is their brand new flagship Bluetooth communicator system. Still have yet to put it on my own helmet. I use the Pack Talk Bold, but we're gonna go ahead and open this up in the classroom so I can show you guys what it's all about. Over-the-air software update. That's actually pretty impressive. But guys, if you want to become a member today, click that join button. It's only $1. Become a cadet on YouTube and get a nice mustache to start. Have a beard after 1 month of membership. You just look pretty cool in the chat. Look real cool in the chat. But let's go ahead and go into the classroom and take a look at this thing. Woo-wee. The prequel. Love your channel, Dan. Thanks for all the education. You are welcome. In fact, let's go ahead and bring up. Let's do Cardo. Let's go ahead and accept that. Pack Talk Edge. I don't want that. Excuse me. That's kind of expensive. I get it. They have other things like the free comm that are pretty dang good. I use the Pack Talk Bold. All right, let's take a look at some of this stuff. Let's see what it says. The Super 73 Josh, I love it. I wrote it to work. We do have a discount if you use the link in the description. All right, waterproof. Waterproof. What is it? It just says waterproof. Usually there's like an IP rating. I don't see that here, but it looks like it's waterproof. Air mount. Whoa, magnetic. Okay. It's a magnetic mount, and it'll snap right on. JBL speakers. Okay. All the Maxwrist fanboys just left the chat. All right, natural voice. You can say, hey, Cardo, and it'll tell you what you want. Okay. So dynamic mesh, love it. Auto healing, so if somebody leaves the group, it'll come right back. Okay, so they got disconnected, let's say at an intersection, right? Completely reconnects. Okay, private chat. You can chat with just one person in the group. That's interesting. I haven't found that out yet with the Pack Talk Bold. That's really cool. Sound quality is good. Okay. Okay, every feature imaginable. What's this? FM radio, over-the-air software update. Dynamic mesh communication second generation. 15 riders for up to a mile. That's pretty good. Universal connectivity. You can connect to any other headset of any other brand with Bluetooth. Automatic volume. I've noticed that in the Pack Talk Bold. When I speed up, it gets louder. When I slow down at like a light, it gets lower so I can hear. Music streaming. Yep. Phone and GPS. Make calls and control your GPS with a touch of a finger or the sound of your voice. That's cool. Fast charging. Get 2 hours of talk time battery after 20 minutes of charging. That's really good when you're on a long ride and you just need to take a pit stop and take a dump. You can go ahead and plug it in and get a good charge. USB-C, so that quick charging for that. Controller roller. So there is one on the Pack Talk Bold. I'm interested in seeing what this one looks like. I'm going to open it up real soon. Air mount, magnetic. I love magnets. I don't know how they work. It's magic. 3-year warranty. Whoa, that's real good. Waterproof with a 3-year warranty. Natural voice operation. Okay. All right, here we go. We got all the specs that I don't really care too much about, but we're going to look at them anyways. FM radio waterproof software updates. I like the over-the-air because connecting it to the computer is kind of a pain in the ass. Second-gen DMC, auto reconnect, universal Bluetooth intercom, JBL speakers, which make a huge difference. I have JBL speakers with the Pack Talk, and then I don't have them with everything else. Connectivity, blah, 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 blah. All right, here we go. Price. Yes, that's pretty damn high. It's out of some people's price budget, but here's the thing. I have the Pack Talk Bold, and they were pretty damn expensive, and I don't see myself ever using anything else. So if these are just as good, if not better, that's great. All right, let's take a look. I got them right here. Got them right here. Let's go ahead and open it up. They just launched it yesterday. There was an embargo. I couldn't even talk about it. But I'm not going to rush. Nice packaging. A little bit of blue. I always love doing this part. That looks clean. Ooh-wee. Kind of tiny. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get my Pack Talk Bold to show the difference. Feel like wearing my hat. So there's the Pack Talk Bold. Got a little antenna. Let's go ahead and take it off. It's not magnetic mount, it's a clip mount. That's what it looks like on the edge. And what I do is I put that in my headset. I don't like the hat on. All right, let's take a look and see the difference in size. It's about the same size. It's actually a little smaller. It's actually a little smaller. Let's use my head as a background. It's a little smaller. It's about the same. There's that little roll on the Pack Talk Bold. And then you have this tiny little roll on here. All right, so now that we got that. 3 buttons. 1, 2, and 3, just like the Pack Talk Bold. And it's a magnetic mount. Let's go ahead and take the rest. Get some cool stickers. The Cardo Connect app is absolutely amazing. If you have a Cardo and you haven't used the Cardo Connect app, I don't know what you're doing. We have all the information. Men don't read that. Installation guide. I actually keep this in my backpack or not the installation guide, how to turn it on and off, because I always forget. Oh, here it is, the pocket guide. That's what I use. Pocket guide. This is in English. Then you got French, Italian, everything else. Another pocket guide. Now, inside here, you have everything else. Now, this is a duo pack, so we don't need to open the bottom one. Just want to show you guys what it's all about. All right, so you have your speakers and mic and all that stuff in there. This looks like the actual magnetic mount. Here's the JBL speakers. Really good JBL speakers. You have a charging cable, USB-C, pretty good. Oh, here's the magnetic mount right here. You also get, because some of you guys have which you shouldn't, open face helmets, 3/4 helmets. But you do have a boom mic that you can use it to attach. It's actually pretty cool that they include a lot of that stuff. But let's go ahead and take a look at the magnet part. That's the cool part. So here's what attaches to the side of the helmet. Pretty easy. You got the attachment points. Let's see. Look at that. Let's listen to it. Oh, that's really strong. Strong enough that I can't get it off. Okay, so there's a way to do it. All right, so let's listen to it. So it attaches and it won't come off. So it's not like it's magnet to keep it on. You actually have to pull the tab right here. When it's on the helmet, it's interesting. And then you just slide it off. So it's like a slide off. So it connects. It'll be easier once it's on the helmet. And then it slides off forward. Is it compatible with every single helmet? I'm assuming so. I haven't found a helmet that my Cardo Pack Talk Gold can't get onto. But yeah, so let's say it's on the side of the helmet. Say it's right here. Okay. That's it. Now let's say I want to take it off. I'm going to take the helmet off first, and I'm going to be like, okay, let's just go ahead and take it off. Slides right off. Now, it's USB-C. Where does it connect to? I know it's a little bit difficult with the black background. USB-C in the back. Quick charging. But look how cool it lit. That's it. That's it. Cardo Pack Talk Edge. We got the duo here. Cardo, thank you so much for sending it in. I absolutely still love my Pack Talk Bold because I use it for the headset. But I'll definitely be taking this for a spin. And we actually have a nice little get-together in California pretty soon. The first week of April. And we will be testing a lot of these things out. So you will be hearing more about Cardo. Thank you so much for sponsoring this channel. And we have links in the description. If you want to grab yourself a Cardo, use the link and the code DDTF. And you'll get a discount, and it helps out the channel. No extra cost to you. We use Cardos here because of the headset, because of the Pack Talk Bold, and all the other things. I've used them for years, and honestly, they're better than Cena. But let's get back into the crashes. Let's get out of that. I use the Pack Talk Bold. But if you guys want to see all the lineup, Pack Talk Bold, Edge, the Pack Talk Black, the Slim. I had the Slim for a while, and then I went to the Bold. They got the Duos, the Ski version, the Freecom Duo, Freecom 4 Plus, Freecom 2, Spirit H2. The Spirit is the new line. So if you guys don't want to get the expensive stuff, you also have this. 149 waterproof FM radio. You got everything you need. If you're going to ride solo, this is probably all you need. Let's get back into this, though. All right, now that all the Max fam have left the chat, we can actually get back to what we want to do. This is your first live. You start talking about what's next on my list. Thanks. Hey, make sure you use the link in the description. Actually, you know, here's the thing. Pause the music. Pause the music. I said pause it. Thank you. Everybody, go onto Cardo's website. We're gonna spam the crap out of them. Let's go to Cardo. Yeah, I know. Is this considered a hate raid? We're not hating them, so we're just rating them. Hate us because they ain't us. No, I subscribe. I'll do it later. Let's go to contact. Let's tell them. Come on now. Give DDFM crew a bigger discount or something. Hey, first responders. Where are we at? Company. How about this? We're just going to go to their YouTube channel. We're already there. Let's get out of that. Let's go to Cardo. Cardo Systems. All right. Let's annoy them. So go here. Type in DDFM crew checking in. Yeah. There you go. Do that. Go there. Comment here. I better see some comments. I want to annoy them. DDFM crew checking in. We're going to get, once we get to that, let's get the music going. We're going to get back to this. Type in DDFM crew checking in. Come right back. This is the only time I'm going to tell you to leave this channel for a little bit. Shout out to Mike. Yeah. Just join the crew through the website because YouTube doesn't need the cut. Exactly, Bert. That's why we're doing it. Plus, you're going to get so much more. See, even Nightbot's kicking in. Appreciate the class as always. Remember to love yourself as much as we love you. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. That's probably based off of the post that I did make a couple days ago. That was very open and honest, and the DGR loved it because that's what it's all about. I'm hoping to work with them, seeing how it goes. Any tips on the National Registry EMT class or test? Pause the music real quick. You get multiple tries. Do your absolute best. Here's the thing. BSI for myself and my crew. Your safety comes first. So if it's going down like, oh, this person has a brain bleed or oh, they're bleeding out and all this other stuff, what do you do first? And then it says in the answers, putting on gloves. That's the answer. It's usually 2 right answers all the time in the multiple choice questions. Pick the most right answer. Always default to your safety first. Always default to your safety first. It doesn't work for the Pack Talk Edge, Billy, and the bike. Hey, I gotta talk to them then. Write it in that video I just sent you and say, hey, DanDanTheFireman's code does not work for the Pack Talk Edge. You know what I mean? Come on now. Brian Forbes, how you doing? Before I get banned for the raid. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Triumph Rider 68. One number away from my favorite number, $9.99. Thank you so much for the super chat donation. BSI on and seen is safe. Oh, because it's pre-order status. Let them know. Just let them know. One number away, 67. Add teeth and a mustache. Hey, what's that? Pause the music. Bikers, dude, I would love to be able to like take over your channel for a second. Let's think about it. Let's think about it real quick. Let's say you have this up here. Let's say it says bikers, and then underneath it says DDFM edition. And then all of a sudden the biker's head transforms into my head, and then it goes right into the videos. And I just kind of pop out off the sides, and I make little comments here and there. I love it. I want to do it. Let's talk about it. Let's set up that contract. You got to pay me $5,000. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. Right here, we got a bikers video. Once again, here we go. Bikers. Uh-oh. Lund comment thing? No? Oh, crest of the hill, crest of the hill, crest of the hill. Oh, went a little too fast over that. Launched himself into nowhere. Brian Adams, welcome to the crew. How do we do this? We're going to have to rescue this rider. Hopefully these old people have a rescue kit on them. I don't think they do.
Stop.
There you go. Stopping traffic. Ensure your own safety. Very, very important. Call an ambulance. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. Remaining calm and ensuring his own safety. All right, so helmet is off. So they're grabbing something to control any bleeding. Like I said, having a rescue pack or even the rescue pouch, which is our $65 pouch, 15% off in March right now. So
Don't move him.
yeah, so he's bleeding. He's bleeding. That's a pretty decent blood loss. Let's go ahead and go back just a little bit. And when I say going back, oh, by the way, everybody, go check out Biker's Patreon. I'm pretty sure he's getting demonetized quite a bit from these crashes. So he's doing his best. He's doing great stuff. Let's go over there and click a little donation over there. All right, let's take a quick look. All right. Let's see what it looks like. I have no problem looking at it. I don't need blurring. All right, so he is unconscious, and he's got a bleed to the right side of his head. Now, your scalp, do we have music? Yeah, we do. The scalp will bleed. The scalp will bleed a lot. Okay, you have a lot of little capillaries and a little bit of veins and a little bit of arterioles in your head, and it's just going to bleed. You know, wrestlers, when they wanted to show that they got their ass beat on the WWF and WWE, I don't even know. Am I aging myself? What is it called now? I don't know. But they would just put a razor right above the eyebrow or inside the eyebrow. They don't want to get a scar, so they use a nice sharp razor. Just do a little cut right there. They pull it out of their little wrist things, and it just bleeds everywhere. Okay, you could do it wrong. You could do it right. It could bleed everywhere. That right there is kind of what's happening here. I've had a lady that fell down, hit her head on a rock, and you can see her skull, a nice pearly white. It looks like teeth. Looks like wet teeth. Pretty interesting. Look, anyways, this person is unconscious. They're not moving. He is definitely not moving. He's got a bleed to the right side of his head. Now, that impact that can cut the scalp could easily be transferred. The forces can be transferred into the skull, which can have a skull depression, which could then cut into the brain, which you have a brain bleed, have a lot of issues. Or the brain's just going to be sloshing around, causing bruising. Okay, so he's going to have a little bit of bruising on the brain, which is bleeding. So bleeding on the brain is not a good thing. I didn't earn $1 from YouTube, biker. See, guys, join his Patreon. But right here, not good. And you see how it starts right there. So it's nice. Let's say it's a foot long of a stream. Let's go ahead and take a look. He wants to go ahead and stop that. And look where it is now. Let's go back. Just looking at it. Let's see how quick it bleeds out. Look how far it went. Just in that quick second moving up and down. He's going to bleed a lot. Now, the one thing you don't want to do when it comes to applying pressure to a skull fracture or a possible bleed on the scalp is to push super hard, because now you're pushing bone fragments into the brain. All you're doing is kind of holding it there so that hopefully it's going to clot up and stop bleeding. So it'll coagulate on the ground pretty easily. What's up, Juicy from Finland? Right here, this is why that helmet right there is not what I like. I want a full face helmet. This person didn't strap in the helmet and launch himself off. Let's take a look at the mechanism of injury a little bit. So I don't know if he's riding with his buddy or not, but once again, look at the mechanism of injury. See how quickly he sped off? Thinks it's funny. Twist of the wrist. Now we're hauling ass. Not good. Not being situationally aware. We're kind of a white staged out here. Pretty soon, we're going to go into brown stage. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look.
Oh, he's gonna fly!
He's going to fly. He launched himself. Wasn't paying attention. So there's the impact on the ground. Look how far he went. So here's the part where he launches right there. Look how much far he went. So those are probably about 20 feet long. It looks like he went about 1.5, and there's about 10 feet in between. So he probably launched about 30, 40 feet. And then he hits his head on the ground. So where is that impact? Don't know. But look, he's got stuff wrapped underneath that rear tire.
Stop.
So he's making sure people do not hit him.
An ambulance, mate.
So look at stuff right there. So he hits something.
Cheers.
He is completely unconscious. Bleeding control, everybody. Make sure you guys get yourself a rescue pack, rescue pouch. Links are in the description if you don't know how to get there. But right here, it's a small little pouch. Look, it's holding in my hand. This is one of those things that you can just stick in your backpack, even in a water bottle holder in your backpack, and call it a day. You're going to get a rescue card. You're going to get, the rescue card is this right here. You're going to get yourself a rescue booklet. So you have a nice little booklet that looks great. That's going to teach you what you need to do. All right, let's move on. Viper Sill. And yeah, don't ride like that either. Oh, uncommon thing. Great job. Great job witnessing it. Not a good job with the actions. So being a smart rider is seeking and recognizing it, but honking the horn and braking, I'm okay with that.
What are you doing?
But let's focus on the braking.
No, go.
So right here, he is planning his ride. Very, very good. That guy wasn't, but this person coming up next will be...
Don't move him.
Yeah, don't move him. Spinal injuries. A lot of blood. So plan our ride. We're going around a corner. Can't see much. We're going super... We're not going super slow. We're going slow enough. We see that uncommon thing. So he's talking on his Cardo Pack Talk Bold or the brand new Edge, but the Edge doesn't have its pre-order. Get a Pack Talk Bold DDTF for a discount. But take a listen.
Careful, there's a car.
Careful, there's a car. He's talking to his person behind him. That is one of the safety features of having a Bluetooth system. Because imagine having to take your hands off the handlebars and start waving around and doing some type of sign language that your buddy doesn't even know what's going on. Because your buddy's a brand new rider, never been a part of it, and you got yourself a Duo Pack Talk Bold, gave him one, put it in there, installed it, showed him how to do it, and now you're talking to each other on the Cardo Connect app. Right there. And so you're able to talk to them and let them know so they could slow down around the corner while you're doing your good progressive braking, because you're the one that's knowing what you're doing. You took the Smart Rider Basic Training e-course and you planned your ride. Now, you could find an escape path and swerve around, but we do have oncoming traffic here, so this person's doing a good enough job. I like it, I like it, I like it.
Do you not see this? Fucking shit.
Exactly, Phil. Exactly.
What are you doing? No! No! Go!
Here we go. Going around here. Okay. Whoa! Ghost bike.
Jesus Christ.
What happened? What happened? Where'd our buddy go? Oh, there we are. What do you think happened here? Not getting up, not getting up. Maybe a little confused. Okay. What do you think confusion? I'm sorry, there you go. What do you think confusion looks like? Possible head injury, but looks like he's moving around, so he's doing fine. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Let's see, let's see. Get out of the road, ensure your own safety. Very good. A bike and its boy, you saw this one? I haven't. It's new to me. Let me know what happens in the chat. 2 riders behind me were So 2 riders behind me were exiting hard from the corner while I was entering. The turnaround rider in front R1 braked hard after seeing me slow late. The rear rider rear-ended the R1. The collision shot the R1 from underneath its rider. Both bikes went on without the riders who were on the ground. Lessons: don't ride. I love this AAR, by the way. Don't ride too close. Shit happens. Rocks on the face shield suck. Yes, you get a new face shield. That's fine. It's better than your face. And ride your own ride. Pay attention. I even signaled before slowing down for a common turnoff. Now, how do you... I mean, signals are one thing. You have to visualize it. But imagine visualizing something and being able to say something to your friends. Okay? It looks like they do have some type of Bluetooth system. You see a little bit of black there. But, you know, start talking to them. Tell them, hey, with the dynamic mesh system, you can have 15 riders on the new Edge. And you actually tell them, we're slowing down. So, this is what happened. We're slowing down. We're not riding our own ride. We're slowing down, we're going to turn off. You hear a noise from the rear. There's the bike. So when we got hit, we fell back. Okay, we're the person on the red. We fell back. Possible spinal injury. Not good. Not good.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Are you okay?
So that person's helping out. Remember, ensure your own safety. You do not want to get hit by a vehicle. You never know if people aren't paying attention. Okay, so he's remaining calm, ensuring his own safety. Anybody bleeding out? Probably not, but I would still do a double check because you never know. There could be sharp objects in the road causing issues.
Everybody okay?
So this is a great after-action review right here. Great after-action review. What happened? What lessons can we learn from it? This is a smart rider. This is a smart rider. All right, moving on here. Tony Breezy, Bryce, but whatever. Anyways, moving through here. Orange stage. You watch out for this merge issue to the right. Oh, we lost a little traction. Slow it down once you have that. Okay, got lucky there. We got to ride a little Vespa right here through the mountains of Italy. No gear whatsoever. That's whatever. Oh, bad line of sight, bad space cushion. I was just about to say, what do you think the problem was? And I answered the question for you. Space cushion right here. We're too close, too close, too close. We can't slow down enough in enough time because we have to have perception, reaction, and then braking distance. Once again, let's put that up here for total stopping distance. Perception, reaction, braking distance. Always increase your space cushion. And the best way you can do that is planning a ride. That is going to be Unit 1, Lesson 6 of the MTC Rider Academy Basic Training e-course. Check it out. It's only $4.99. You're going to learn a lot and become a smart rider after you take that class. So right there, no buenos. Couldn't stop in time. Could have positioned himself a little bit better. Maybe do a little bit of a lane filtering position. He was in that position, but then went back in. All right, Ross, I can't say your name, Rose 650N81. Watch out for that paint. There it is. All right, making a turn on the paint, not good. Sometimes they put granules in the paint so you can still have some type of traction, but I still would not be doing that on the paint itself. You want to have the aggregate, the grippiness. Your tires are warm. They're going to sink into that rock and aggregate and the asphalt. It's not going to stay like that, like Velcro, but it's going to travel across. If you go on the paint, it's going to slide. Here we go. Oh, uncommon thing, side of the vehicle, did a great job. Remember, orange stage, when you see something like that, move on with your day. This is also another orange stage situation, uncommon thing, but we're moving through. Sometimes you just got to take it, right? Got very lucky. So in that situation, you see somebody coming, if you stop, you're going to get hit. So accelerate out of there, find that escape path. SWSS, here we go. Intersection. Why? If you take your hands off the handlebars, you remove yourself from being able to escape. Keep your hands on there. Hey, panic broke. So we all stopped a little too late. Panic broke. So remember, progressive brake pressure. Squeezing an orange. You don't smash it. You're going to get orange everywhere. You're going to squeeze into your glass so you can drink a nice screwdriver. Anyways, we got this guy coming in. Never hang out in the blind spot of people. Either get in front or back. Side to side is not good. You want to be in a staggered formation, just like motorcycles. I love seeing track riding. If they crash here, I'm all for it. That means they push to their abilities. He applied too much brake pressure. Could have been something else. I don't know. Couldn't see, but he's got full gear. Look at that runoff in that corner. And we have EMS on scene. We have a contract EMS, probably Rural Metro, AMR, or something like that. And they're going to come over and check you out, and you can sign a refusal, call it a day if you're not hurt. Or you go to the hospital. But you can't do that on the mountain. You got to pay for a helicopter and everything else there, like Maxwrist. Anyways, Nova Rider, here we're going through here. Lack of vision because at nighttime this person's moving over. Did a great job with the progressive braking. Allowed himself to go back while the person goes forward. And you kind of emerged in here. Here we go. We're waiting on the left. I'm so scared of this kind of position to get hit from behind. Oh, what happened there? So that's what I was worried about. Somebody get hit from behind, but more than likely that person panic broke, wasn't paying attention. So what stage, real quick, what stage do you think this rider that crashed, what stage do you think they're in? Write it in the comments. It's pretty self-explanatory, but which one? Which stage? What stage was that person in that crashed because they weren't paying attention? Tell me to stop. When should I stop? There's a 20-second delay. Let's see what happens. I want the first person to say stop. I'm going to stop. Gray zone. Yeah, white stage, everybody's zoned out. And then once you get to that position where you're zoned out and then you have to do something, you went to brown stage. Here we go. Cool Breeze Rider once again. How you doing? Twin Oaks Valley. Here we go. Bad spot, bad spot, bad spot. Good braking, good braking. Move over. There you go. Found the escape. Yep. Always watch out for on-ramps and off-ramps. Roll down. Motovlog. Slow down, slow down. Look at the road surface. Look at the road surface. Do you not see that? Now, obviously, we could see it better when we're here. Oh, there we go. We could see it when we're here watching it secondhand, but come on, guys. You see how it goes from black to not black to black to not black. It's probably gravel. Probably dirt in the middle of a turn. Now, everyone talks about grass clippings, but man, look at this road surface. Everyone talks about grass clippings, but I'm kind of worried about dirt out here in Tucson, Arizona. So we're going through here. Actually, let's go back even further. So take a look at the road surface. Everything looks fine. I'm not going to be in that little dark spot. I'm going to be off right here. Great spot. Oh, there's a little bit of dirt. So if there's a little bit of dirt there, more than likely there's going to be dirt somewhere else on the road. Okay, if you see one deer crossing, there's going to probably be another one. Same thing. Always pay attention. This is your omen right here telling you need to be slowing it down. When you're going into a corner like this, you should be going to orange stage anyways. You should be prepped and ready, paying attention, not doing crazy stuff. So we see it all over the place. Uh-oh, there it is. Now, if you're in the middle of this spot, let's say you're here, can't do much, you weren't paying attention. I mean, you were in orange stage, but then you kind of went into a zoned out stage. What can you do? Let's take a quick look. We need to find that escape path. I keep asking you guys questions, not giving you enough time to answer it. But when we find this escape path, you got to take it. A little bit hard to do. You got to turn it a little bit harder. But what's the biggest problem with this escape path, everybody? Like, what's the factor that will prevent you from doing this escape path safely? Right? That one factor. All right, class, I want to know what that one factor is. What's the one factor? Oncoming cars? Okay. Marty, I like what Marty is saying. Anybody write in the comments what Marty said? Now, what's the one factor you have control over? That's what I should have said. Oncoming traffic and speed. Can't see traffic. What's the one thing you have control over? Speed. Is it easier to swerve going fast, or is it easier to swerve going slow? It's easier to swerve going slow, or at least the right amount of speed. So if we're hauling ass going 81 miles per hour, this looks like Hawaii, so it's probably American units. 81 miles per hour. Yes, app, a brain would help too. But sometimes people make mistakes, and that's a mistake that we're going to learn from. Any speed doesn't matter. Jesus, take the handlebar. Hey, prayer might work. Who knows? You can swerve fast. You do it every day. I could do it too. But imagine already being in the turn, leaning. Now you got to lean even further. So if you're not leaning super far because you're not going super fast, you can lean further. All right, road surface hazard. Here we go. We got a bad road. And he's avoiding it. Very good. I don't see this as a problem until he does this part. Got a little freaked out. Him moving away from the road surface when there's no incoming traffic, I'm good with that, but get right back on. Gixa T, what do you think that is right there? Look at that. Look at that road. That right there is what we talk about in the MTC Rider Academy Smart Rider Basic Training e-course. Uneven road surfaces. You're going to have this situation right here when there's construction. You're going to have this situation here when you have a tram or a train tracks or anybody understand what cattle guards are. You're going to have all these different things right here. You want to go over it as quick as possible, more perpendicular as possible. Now, you can't really do that super easy when you're going fast. So you either slow it down, kind of get back on it and go. But when you're hauling ass and you kind of just go, boop, you're going to have an issue when it comes to that uneven surface. We talk about it in the Smart Rider Basic Training e-course. We go in depth, and that's just one topic out of what, 3+ hours? 3+ hours? Yeah. Pay attention to this part right here. That's what could happen. He got lucky that it just didn't keep going and then he fell down. More commitment would have helped. Exactly. So same here. More commitment. You have to actually turn. He's got full gear, so you know what? Being a smart rider, that's fine. Making mistakes is fine. He's got gear right there. He's got gear. Good for him. It's fine. Yeah, steering dampener probably helped out too. Here we go. Legendary Anubis. Okay, God of the Dead. Here we go. We are moving over. It's a Prius once again. Blind spot. You guys know what I'm talking about here. Pay attention. Don't hang out in the blind spots. Don't hang out side by side with vehicles. The law of gross tonnage. They will win. 400 likes, everybody. Make sure you guys sign in. Click that like button. Let's get to 500. Zedra. Here we go. Sharp left turn. We're not having a good space cushion because now we have brakes. What happened? Write it in the comments. Let's go back just a little bit. What happened? What stage is he in right now? Let's go ahead and watch. What stage? What stage? And then what stage? Okay, let's watch it one more time now that you know what that is. Now remember, if you're ever in question, it's on the board, it's on the wall right there. We have white, yellow, orange, red, and brown. If you don't know what the rescue stuff is, it's right there. Grab yourself a slice of pizza. Let's get right back into it. A picnic break. Okay. So hands are going to go off the handlebars because we're just kind of hanging out. How did it fall? We lost traction. He went from white to instant fluid brown. Ewald, you're absolutely right. He's going to check his pantalones. So he hit his left elbow, hit his hands. Hands went first. That's why you have gloves, but I don't think those gloves are going to do much. Those look like just typical BMX or MX gloves. They don't have impact protection here. So here we go. LA Jixer. Here we watch out. What was the pattern there? We're going to have a quiz right here. What was the pattern? Take a quick look. We have brake lights. Why do we have brake lights? Don't know. That's going to put me in orange stage because I don't know. So we're going to get here. We have big open lane. What's going to be the problem? What is the problem? Open gap, open lane. I'm throwing this back on you guys because I want you guys to know. I want you guys to pay attention. We're not here just to have me talk, even though I love hearing myself talk. And I think oh, we're good there. Make sure you guys take the quizzes in our academy. Make sure you guys are testing your knowledge. But we have a car coming over. What is the one thing we have control over? We have an escape path. How do we find our escape paths? We have to plan our ride. We have to position for safety and locate this hazard. And what he's doing is a navigation. It's not really an adaptation because he's having to do it quickly at high speeds. He did a good job. Now, did he swerve into the far left lane? Did he go crazy? Did he rev bomb? Did he honk his horn? Or did he get himself out of this situation? So would you consider this? Everybody write it down on your notepads. I know you guys are taking notes. Is he a smart rider? Yes or no? Yes or no? Smart rider? Was that a smart rider move? Even doing that. I like that he got himself out of that situation. I have no problem putting your hand up afterwards. I have no problem with it. It's not what I would do. That's fine, but I still want to look forward because who knows? The vehicle to my left or this person right here could have been moved over too. It was a semi-smart. You know, it's a half. It's a half. He did good. I like it. Did we learn from it? Everybody? Then that's what he's doing. He's mentoring us. He's teaching us. Very good. Oh, wee. Now, what do I say about neighborhoods and driveways? Wait, if you haven't taken the class, you don't know. I talk about how neighborhoods, every single driveway is a potential intersection and path of travel violation. Every single one. Because vehicles can come in, can come out anytime. So what stage should you be in when you are in a neighborhood? No, that was the answer. Stop putting it up yet. Orange stage. Always in a neighborhood. It could be a kid running after a soccer ball. It could be a person walking their dog and the dog gets off leash. It could be somebody going out of their driveway, going to work, coming home from work, going to get groceries, going to see their side chick. It could be anything out there. Anything. You got to be paying attention to that. Now, what he did was accelerate out and swerve left. Did a great job with his red stage maneuver. Got himself out of there. Actively engaged in emergency response. Yes, a flying squirrel, even that too, Josh. Got himself out of there. All right, stop pausing, Daniel. No Nexel. Here we go. We're in is this a one-way? Ooh, side of the vehicle, impact. That was a full-on impact. Not good. We should be able to move over. Okay, we're going to help him out. Rescue this rider. Not doing too good. Not a lot of gear other than a helmet. I'd rather protect my head, but I want to protect everything. Let's see. So he fell to his right. Do we have part of his tattoos are missing? Thankfully, look at that. Ripped it off. Is that a Prius? No, it's not a Prius. Here we go. Vito the rider. Going through here. Missing his phone. You guys know why. Okay, can't see line of sight. Moving over. That person was coming over. Now we're going to move over to the right. Go on with our day. Side of the vehicles anywhere? Nope, it was this person right here. Moving over, crossing to our lane. He didn't have to move too much. That was an adaptation. He just adapted. Nicola Holiday. Here we go. It looks like we're getting boxed in. Good job with the braking. He started the honk. Didn't realize it was going to work, so he applied the brakes. Good job. If you're colorblind, I'm sorry. Ooh, that is called lane splitting, not filtering. And somehow he caught fire. Not good.
Oh my.
Whoa, that was nasty. You probably heard that. Intersection, orange stage, side of the vehicle. Almost panicked. Did a good job. Smart rider principles, everybody. Make sure you guys are seeking out these hazardous situations. All right, having some fun. One of the problems with these is that when you actually roll it back, like that right there can crush you. Get out of the way. Strap your helmet in. That will kill you if it lands on you in the wrong spot. Very careful. Wear gear. All right, blind spot. Oh, side of the vehicle. Oh my God! Good job with that swerve. Did you guys see that? You want me to replay it? Let's replay it. Oh, there it is. Saw it. Side of the vehicle. This must have been a smart rider. Been watching the channel quite a bit. Good job. Cool Breeze rider. Once again, you're always in this. Gotta be paying attention. This is California for you. Merging on and off ramps. Always pay attention. Always pay attention. Oh, attack of the dogs. Get out of there. You're telling me they're catching up to you at 45 kilometers an hour? Those are fast dogs. Those are fast dogs. That was a great red stage maneuver, huh, Gator? All right, Camel K, here we go. Watch out. Why is there... Oh, no, no. Bikers, I don't like dogs getting hurt, man. That's fine. Strider 790. Watch out, intersection. Oh, he just went through it. There's a fence in between us. All right. No. Oh, cops, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. That was an undercover officer? Hey, buddies are helping each other out. Oh my God. Oh, no. What's going? He wanted to leave and the cop got her or got him. Oh no. Oh, bikers, this is going to get copyright. One sec. This is going to get I can't play the music, the Benny Hill music. It's going to get me in trouble. All right, so don't do that. Just don't. Just don't be a part of that. Just don't. That's free domain music. I hope it is. I know I've gotten caught from it before. All right, so we have some more stuff. We have one more video. Let's see. Do we have one more video? Yeah, we got one more video. You know what? I might be saving this for a different day. We're having too much fun with this. Make sure you guys join the MTC Rider Academy. We're about to put it on the screen right now so you guys know what I'm talking about. Woo-wee. The MTC Rider Academy. This is the DD from Crew Smart Rider membership. You're going to get a whole bunch of stuff. Look at that. We have a whole brand new series right here. Ride along with Dan and Matt. We have a few of those videos that I got to edit. We got 2 more about to be launched on there. There's going to be a weekly series that we're going to be putting out, maybe even more than that. What we're going to be doing is posting these on the site. Let's go ahead and turn down that music. Jeez, come on now. We're going to be posting this on the MTC Rider Academy just for the MTC Rider Academy, and only highlights will be going on the Motorcycle Training Concepts YouTube channel. But we have the Smart Rider Motorcycle Training Drills, the Smart Rider Basic Training, the MTC Library. So if you have access to this, if you are a DD from Crew member on the MTC Rider Academy, look at all the things that you get. You get the ebook, the Smart Rider Drill booklet. It's the PDF version. The Rescue booklet, PDF version. These are all digital, by the way. How to buy a motorcycle for beginners. Okay, so you're going to get quite a bit. Now let's take a quick look. The Smart Rider Motorcycle Training Drills. So with each and every one of these, you're going to get a phone-friendly version of the drills that you would normally get in the drill booklet. Now, if you want to get the drill booklet itself, the physical version, you'll get a signed copy. You're going to get a phone-friendly version of this so you can put it on your rock form mount and you can actually practice these and have them on your phone. Now, if you didn't notice, let's say you want to take a look, like how do you do the 4-leaf clover? You see the QR code right there, the video example? Just popped up. So now, you get a video example of it. So if you can't really get an idea of what you're supposed to be doing on this hard exercise, every single one of the exercises have a video example on here. So check it out. Links in the description. Grab yourself a book. But if you don't have any cones, we do have a cone kit that you can get 10 quality cones. Good quality cones. You're never going to find these anywhere. grab yourself a cone kit, grab yourself a drill booklet. But if you just want to have the digital version, swing on by the MTC Rider Academy and get the phone-friendly version for it. But we also have the Smart Rider Basic Training e-course. Look at everything you get. So when we were talking about, what to look for, which lane you should be in, the plan method, we go all over the plan method and what you need to be doing. And then right here, motorcycle familiarization, 2 parts to the basic operation. Hazardous road conditions, that's when we talk about that uneven road. Talk about helmets and other protective gear, your quiz at the end, and you get all of these, how to do it. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to learn, everybody? Ooh-wee. No, we don't have a Will Smith drill. We do not slap anybody for making very PG jokes. All right. So guys, grab yourself. Tips on finding empty lots, churches during the week, schools on weekends. That's the best way to do it. Let's go ahead and go into the office, have a nice little chitty chat, relax a little bit, and we'll answer some questions. Maybe you guys have some questions here. 2 weeks every month, Jeremy, get yourself a kit. Follow me into the class, or follow me into the office. Come on, sit down, everybody. Supermarkets on Sunday evening, yep. Or Chick-fil-A on Sunday. Everyone, come on, hang out with me. Let's go ahead and get the chat up on the screen. Come on. Can you put it up? Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody that has super chatted. Thank you, everybody that has become a new member today. We have 6 brand new members today. Sounded like a robot a second ago. That's no buenos. Pizza is good. Yeah, Maxwrist did crash again. This is like right in my face. There we go. You like it, Robert? Go ahead and take a seat. We got a nice comfy futon there. Sometimes I like to take a nap on it, so there might be a little smell right there because I fart in my sleep. But come on over here, relax. Car parts and duck farts. Here we go, $9.99. Thank you for the donation. Hey, Dan, it's not often as a subscriber we get to add some input into a channel. I was excited to see that you've been putting out more of the shorter videos lately. I hope it's been a good suggestion. Yeah, I've been posting a little bit more. Nathan, our editor here, another DFM crew member, that's long time standing DFM crew member, is doing such an amazing job. A great job. Very good job. Hey, you want to see one of my first helmets? First full face helmets. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Looks good. I miss it. I don't miss the headaches it gave me, but looking for a motorcycle to buy, and it'll be my first bike. Do you have any recommendations for new cyclists? We talked quite a bit about that in our how to buy a motorcycle for beginners, and it's based on quite a bit. That's a really nuanced answer and question. We did talk about that on one of our ride-alongs. Matt and I were talking about that. What's up, Shiloh? How you doing? We talk about that for about 20 minutes, and it really came down to the discipline that you have as a motorcycle rider. So if you don't have any, that means you need to take a class. It comes down to what you want to use the motorcycle for. Do you want to go off-road, on-road, stay in town, go out of town? So it kind of depends on that. And then also your body shape. Are you 6'4"? Are you 4'15"? Just whatever. Like, what is it that you're comfortable with? Can you reach the handlebars? Can you reach the pegs? It all kind of plays into that. And we do have a Discord server where we talk quite a bit about stuff like that. But yeah, we talk about it, and we answer a lot of those questions in our Smart Rider Basic Training ebook and How to Buy a Motorcycle for Beginners. And you get both of those ebooks. You get both of those when you join the MTC Rider Academy. Plus, you get the course, which I talk about it there. So we talk about it like 5 different times. It's really hard to answer that question, but I'm going to tell you right here, my favorite beginner motorcycle is a Rebel 500. But that might not be what you want. Does one need to be able to flat-foot a bike in order to get a passenger on the bike? I can only 1 foot down my bike. I'm short. You can do 1 foot. 1 foot. That's perfectly fine. See you later, bikers. Thank you so much. 10K and a redesign for your channel. Everybody go subscribe to Bikers. He puts out some great stuff. Operator Zero, you're clickbait. Finally made it to the live stream. Hey, well, welcome, Harrison. We're almost ending it. I grabbed the Sportster S, put it into road mode on day 1. It will be 6 months before I'm back in sport. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Sometimes putting it in rain mode is like beginner mode until you get comfortable. Okay, chat. New R1 or S 1000RR for my next bike. I'm honestly torn between the two. All right, chat, answer it. I'm 15, race 250B and 450B. I can ride 500 two-stroke. I'm choosing between MT-07 and ZX6R. Sounds like you got the discipline. It's really about ergonomics and price point for you at that point and what you want to look like. Any tips on doing tight circles, stalled, and drop the bike? Okay. Friction zone. Friction zone. Throttle control. Throttle control. Counterbalance. Counterbalance. I say those things twice each because that's the stuff you need to focus on. If you need true help, if you truly need help, take the course. Teach you some tight turns, teach you how to do U-turns, teach you how to do figure eights. And then when you get past that, you could take the Smart Rider basic training. I'm sorry. You could take the Smart Rider motorcycle training drills that is part of the course. And you're going to have a ton of fun doing the lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, not figure eight. You're going to do the octothorpe, the triple threat. There's so many in there that you're going to have fun with, and you're not even going to notice that you're training, but you are. Suggestion on getting older sibling who has started riding who likes the blacked out look for gear to not wear all black. It's up to them. All black is just, it's a little bit harder to see. I do play some games. I just got my PlayStation 5 kind of ready to go. But all black, it's harder to see, but the main thing is being in control of what you can do because other drivers can't see you very well anyways, no matter what. So getting yourself out of situations, planning a ride, make sure they take the course because they're going to understand that having lighter colors is better. In Arizona, it's kind of a bad idea to have all black just because of heat exhaustion. But that's not that big of a deal. I see somebody just grabbed the booklet. Joshua grabbed the training drill booklet. Yeah. Yeah, they still can't see you, like, no matter what. So, I mean, if he wants to look cool all black, I think it looks cool. But I also like a white helmet so that you can see it bobbing around. You can see this kind of bobbing around versus a black helmet. MT-07s are a great bike. It's a little tiny for me. Well, not tiny. It's, I don't know. Maybe I just like my FTR too much. Dev Turtle, you got the book? Hey, if you guys have gotten the physical book, go to the store and write a review. Not like, hey, write a 5-star review or whatever. Write a legit feedback review because every single time I get one of those, I take it in and then I see what I could do better next time. I already have a few ideas from a creative standpoint, but I would love to hear what you guys think about the actual exercises, you know, the presentation, you know, just kind of the stuff from your perspective. Toxic Bacon. Hey, Dan, more of a scooter guy, but you motivated me to go to the course and pass it. Now I'm on my way to get a new bike. Might get the kit as well. Might, you should just do it. Should just do it. Now, I'm glad you took the class and you passed it. Did you take our course or like the MSF? Toxic Bacon. Thank you for the $20 donation. Thank you. Toxic Bacon. Could you do a review of the Jixer Bras riding style and traffic? I don't know. MSF, I love MSF. I taught MSF for 2 years. Good content. Love teaching students in person. My stuff's better. Anyways, Clay Walker scheduled for Total Control end of April. You're going to have a great time. I did the Total Control ARC 1 and 2. Learned quite a bit. I learned a lot, actually. Learned a lot. Remember, guys, there's only 2 days left in the store for 15% off. 15% off. So if you get the booklet now, you get a whole bunch of stuff. 15% off. I just heard an alert go off. I don't see nothing, though. Maybe it's a little behind the schedule with toxic bacon. 15% off. Whole store. Just lost a friend of mine in a motorcycle. I'm sorry to hear that, Bessem. Wanted to thank you for the work you do here on YouTube. I am sorry to hear that. The Super 73 is actually nice. I rode it to the MTC Rider Academy today. My goal is to do some Smart Rider drills on it and see if I can beat my time on the Super 73 versus the FTR. And then Matt and I are going to go against each other and see who can win what. And whoever wins is between us. What happened to Max? I don't know. I don't know, man. Nothing good. Gold Team Bravo. Hey, that's the Trinity right there, baby. Jeremy Wang, Dan, do you have any good medical classes that I can take? That way, if I unfortunately arises, I can actually be more helpful. I plan on picking up your med kit tomorrow. Jeremy, take accident scene management. So accidentscene.org. Accident scene. Just type in Google accident scene management. Take their online course. Hey, we're at 490 people signed in. 490 likes. Let's get to over 500. Our goal is this year we're going to have our own medical training class, our own trauma class. So bear with us on that. But in the meantime, take that class. Why you clicked baiting then if you don't? Jamon Rooney, hey, YouTube has this thing called a DVR, that little screen on the... Go ahead and pause this. And you see where it's all the way red to the right? How about you scroll all the way back and then turn off your computer? So, whoops, almost forgot to sign in just like college. Allison, come on now. Come on. If you don't know how to do that, Alt F4. That works too. Oh, you guys, this is a good song. We just lost about 40 people. I think they Alt F4'd. Where can I buy your motorcycle accident safety pack? Link is in the description right there. This is the rescue pack, but we do have the, there we go, the rescue pouch. It's this big. Look, it's this big. My hand, I wear small gloves, by the way. It has a bleeding control kit, comes with the rescue booklet, rescue card. It has a bunch of stuff in there, fully packaged like this. You can leave it in the yeah. You grab yourself one of these. You're gonna do really well. You do really well. That's gonna help you pack the wound, help you control bleeding with pressure. There's no tourniquets in it, but I wanted to save you guys some money. Have I ever crashed? Yes, I have. Let's actually look at it. Hey, you asked. All right. What's up, guys? On a little swing. Today's going to be a short... Yeah, I found that swing out in the desert. So, this is back when I thought I was cool. No mustache, no beard. So, I'm going to try to get up on this little mesa, this little berm up here. I got to get over this real quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. This was Thanksgiving, by the way. I was pretty thankful. Yep, there it is. HD off-road, baby. Okay. After this, I didn't care what kind of scratches I had on that bike. I love that helmet. Look at the drone still flying, doing a good job. Yeah, this is me. This was back in the Saturday Scrambler. This is Saturday Scrambler number 15. I used to have a little series, mini series of that. Still using a Tascam. That was a black one. I actually lost that one on Mount Lemon. I got 2 more. Got the idea from Miami back in the day. And look at that. Look at that. Stick could have went through my leg. I'm surprised I was that calm. Typically, I'm not that calm. Let's go see what it sounds like. Oh, this music's not good. This is gonna be copyright claimed. Whatever, I don't care. All right, we can't have music, so what we'll do. There we go. Doesn't match at all, but whatever. Look at this stuff. This is on a Harley. Literally no suspension in the front end after this series. Completely demolished. Embarrassing. No, the bike said it was okay. I don't think bikes have feelings. Look at that. Should I do that with the FTR or the Super? Should I do that with the Super? Or the FTR? I like the Super. I want to do the Super. I crashed right there too. All right, let's get back into the office. What's up with the thumbnail? Seems like everybody is coming in late. Can somebody help me out? Semi-serious question to Mr. Fireman. How do you fit that glorious beard into a fireman's respirator? Follow-up, do you tuck it in your jacket while you ride? I swear I never see it while you ride. So I am a retired firefighter, 11 years. So I don't do that anymore. I did have a mustache. And I would just tuck it inside the face mask like this. Call it a day. When I'm riding, that's what it typically looks like. It's blowing in the wind. So right now we are working with, well, we're not working with yet. So Live Bearded, if you want to give me a phone call. I love the stuff that you have. I've been using your beard wash, been moisturizing it. I have a lot of body hair, so I've been using it everywhere. Then I just lay down in the tub and just kind of squirm around and slippery. But anyways, Live Beard, if you love your stuff, let's have a chat. Hey, Herbert, thanks for the tip. Don't know where that came from. I don't see it in the chitty chat. What products do you use to keep that beard flowing so smoothly? Right now, I'm currently using Live Bearded. It's a Phoenix company. But before that, I was just using the natural testosterone that I have flowing through my body. I actually would get a syringe, pull it out of my body, and then spray it on my face. If you play a song backwards, you can get copyright strike if someone knows it backwards. Interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. What brand of gloves and jacket would I recommend? I like my Reacts Ultimesh not Reacts Ultimesh. My Reacts Trasker gloves with my glove holder, by the way, my leather glove holder that I use in firefighting, which, by the way, I'm thinking about making my own. So let me know. You guys like glove holders? Do you even know what a glove holder is? So I don't have to put it in my pocket. I don't have to hide it. I don't have to put it in my helmet. Just walk around with it. Those were in my ass. What? Maybe. This is the length. Damn, look at that forearm. Look how big it is. Yeah, it's a glove holder. Sedici is really good. They have some good stuff. Yeah. So what did you learn from your desert crash? Too fast up the hill, bad driving, surface. Just lost traction. What did I learn from it? When in doubt, throttle out. I didn't throttle out. What happened? Where is video? Damn, can't speed only on track. See you later, Nelson. What's up from South Africa? Brad, how you doing? What's a good summer armored jacket? Joe Rocket summer. I think it's like 5.0 summer or something. But I have a Fly Cool Pro 2. I love that thing. I need to actually get it replaced. It's been over 5 years. But I do have new back armor in it. Ultimesh is good. But I'm looking for a gear sponsor for the DDFM crew. Maybe we get some discounts here. Icon, right? Damn, who? You guys are buying some stuff on the store. Yeah. Make sure you guys grab this. We are doing a 15% off sale right now. If you did not know that, make sure you guys do it. But I think it's about time. I got to go do some work. It's 11:52. We've been in class for 2 hours and 7 minutes. Let me go ahead and take you guys to the crew lounge so you guys can play some video games. All right. Let's go hang out in there for a little bit. Make sure you guys go to the store right now. Grab yourself the Smart Rider drill booklet. You guys need to keep it down over there, okay? Pause this. I see you paused. Thank you very much. If you guys come in here, drink all the chocolate milk, make sure you replace it. Rookies, make sure you stop eating all the crayons and chewing on the cables. I did put some cayenne pepper on it. Doesn't seem to slow you down. If you make any high scores on these video games, make sure you type in DAN. You're not allowed to put your own name in it. I just wanted to see Dan all the way through. I'm going to go out riding, practice my Smart Rider drills on my Super 73, my e-bike, my FTR, and your mom. I'll see you guys later.